when I point at you,
Should I pursue criminal law or entertainment law? What kind of law do I need to study in order to become successful? Now, these are some very deep and intriguing questions, but certainly not questions you would expect a fifth grader to be pondering about. Now, Jonathan knew he wanted to become an attorney since the fifth grade. He had a passionate and driven personality that allowed him to be different from most people his age. Now, this sense of grit and determination came from a sense of knowing change and reality as he grew up. Jonathan was born in Los Angeles and moved to Irvine when he was 4 years old. Him and his brother attended a private school from preschool until the second grade. Now, this was difficult for his family financially due to the hefty prices of private schooling. In 2008, with the market crash, his family became even more financially unstable, and him and his brother were forced to abruptly move from private schooling into public schooling. For the next 12 years, his family experienced an ongoing financial struggle, and this taught Jonathan that not only finance was real, but also that it could directly and significantly impact his life. Now, change was also a huge factor in Jonathan's life growing up. As a third grader who only knew private schooling his entire life, his change into public school was a difficult one. He missed his friends and he missed the comfortable environment that he was used to. He faced instability both in his life financially and also in his relations with his peers in his public schooling. So from then on, he decided to aim for stability in his life above all else. So although all these things were difficult for him, he learned so much and grew as a person through these processes. And he claims that as time evolved, he found out that public schooling was actually such a great blessing in his life. Although private schooling was beneficial for him, public school taught him so many different perspectives and realities of life. He learned that life is not always going to be stable and comfortable, but that most of the time we have to take the initiative in order to succeed. And that's exactly what he did. He took the initiative in order to succeed in everything that he did with the best of his ability. So to understand Jonathan's aim for stability in his life, we have to understand his past experiences. His career aspirations, his financial values, and even his views on life were shaped by the past experiences that he went through and also what he learned through them. So what drove this fifth grader to be so passionate and driven about his life and his future? For Jonathan, it was his notion of stability and his motivation to work hard to succeed in everything that he did. So now here I am in 2020 introducing Jonathan, a pre-law student at Pepperdine University who has worked extremely hard to get to where he is today. To him, stability will always remain the most important thing in life. And to people who say money can't buy happiness, he is always sure to reply, that is true, but it sure as heck helps. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Jonathan Monaco, who has worked extremely hard and learned from all of his different experiences to shape who he is today. Thank you.